groovy. What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NY Prepper. I wanted to just do a quick video showing you guys the beautiful Shawangunk Ridge over here in upstate New York in the Catskills. It's a very popular hiking area. A lot of people from downstate come up here and go hiking. You can see the big rocky outcroppings and the cliffs. Absolutely gorgeous terrain here, and I'll show you guys some other scenery, so stay tuned. Alright guys, we are on the way to Minnewaska State Park. We're going to be driving through to our hiking trail area. Wanted to just show you guys some of the scenery here. And there's just this really steep terrain over here, and you can see it's extremely interesting terrain. And it's just this windy road, and we're driving up what's called the Shawangunk Ridge. It's just like a giant ridge in southeastern New York State, and it's named after the Indians over here, the tribe that used to live here, I guess, the Shawangunks. It was a Native American tribe, and the terrain is just very unique here, so I wanted to just show you guys that. Sorry. It's a popular scenic overlook there. We are on the top of the Shawangunk Ridge here in southeastern New York, Catskill Mountains. It's a scenic overlook. Wanted to just show you guys the scenery here. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We're on our way to a hiking trail. We're told there could be rattlesnakes over there, so maybe we'll see a rattlesnake or two. And there's some of the Catskill high peaks in the back over there. Those mountains are probably pushing close to 4,000 feet. Those peaks back there. So most of these peaks are probably around 3,000 feet, so they're not that high, but for East Coast standards, you know, we consider that mountains. You know, flatlanders out here in the east. So alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, we are in the woods of the Catskill Mountains, heading to a popular waterfall area. There's a lot of black bears here and possible rattlesnakes even. So this is the area here. They're talking about proper disposal of human waste and you know, hiking in the winter time, winter hiking safety. There's a lot of people that come out here and they don't have any good woodsmanship skills, and they end up getting hypothermia or frostbite, or they get attacked by a bear or bit by a snake. Because you know, it's close to New York City, so you have a lot of people from the city that are not really woodsman type people. So they always have to post these little safety advisories here on, you know, first aid and stuff like that. So alright guys, so join us on our little trail, on our walk here. Absolutely beautiful hemlock woods here. Look at these big hemlock trees. There's a high bear population here, black bears. And the best way to avoid black bears, obviously I've talked about it before, is make noise when you're walking and talk with your friends or whoever you're with. So if there's any bear in the area, you don't spook them. Look at that big uprooted tree there. And absolutely gorgeous woods here. I love these woods. It's beautiful here. Look at that. So dense. Very old growth hemlocks over here. Look at this big hemlock there. It's gorgeous. So Actually, these are white pines, I'm sorry. These are white pines. Mixture of white pines and hemlocks. Alright guys, stay tuned. I'll show you the waterfalls and anything else interesting that I find on the way. Alright guys, so for this hike I'm doing my standard woods carry, 44 Magnum, 305 grain Underwood ammo bear loads, spare reloads on the side, knife, survival knife, and I also have, there's my knife there, the fire steel. And I just, on short hikes, I just carry basic survival stuff. I carry stainless steel canteen, paracord, 50 foot of paracord, stainless steel canteen, fire steel knife, and waterproof poncho, which can double as a tarp. I can make it a shelter out of it, just in case something happens. You never know. Even though it's only like a 2-mile hike. Look at these blowdowns here, guys. Huge blowdowns. Even though it's only like a 2-mile hike, you know, when you're in the deep wilderness, you never know what can happen. So it's good to have some basic stuff on hand. So, especially, you know, 2 miles doesn't sound like that much, but, you know, if you break a leg or something, 2 miles can turn into, you know, feel like 20 miles. So, you know, just having basic stuff, especially protection, very important. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. This is what the woods look like over here. Very dense, low visibility. This is ideal bear country, bear habitat. All these mountain laurels. Bears love these mountain laurels because they feel safe. They like dense brush like this. They bed down during the day in this kind of brush. So you always got to be alert walking through areas like this. Some more scenery here, guys. Little stream here. Nice little gorge. Area has a known rattlesnake den in this area here somewhere. So occasionally the rattlesnakes come out on the trail. I haven't seen any here yet, but we'll see what happens. They come out on the trail to sun themselves during the day to warm up. Very dense brush here. Absolutely beautiful. We're almost at the waterfalls. Just want to show you guys how dense the forest is here. All these mountain laurels. Visibility is very low. Look at that. You can't see more than 10 yards. This is when you got to be very careful. Could be bears in this type of an area. But I want to show you just how beautiful it is here. Getting a good sweat going. It's about 85 degrees right now, and it's almost getting dark. It's about 7 o'clock p.m. here, and it's still very warm. You know, they were talking about a heat wave the next 2 weeks. So, and if it's this hot in the Catskills, imagine how hot it's going to be in big cities across the country. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some rolling blackouts from the heat. Look at this beautiful white birch, guys. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Huge, beautiful white birch tree. Gorgeous. I love birch trees. Birch trees are my favorite tree. Absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, we got our first sign of bears in the area. Look at this claw mark on this beech tree. You see the 2 claw marks. The bear was taking its paws and trying to maybe climb up or In this case, what's weird about this tree is that there's no other scratch marks. If you look up the tree, there's no claw marks on the tree, and there's no claw marks on the bottom of the tree. It's just up here. So what that tells me is that this bear stood up on its hind legs and it was marking its territory. Otherwise, you would see scratch marks up the whole tree if it was actually trying to climb the tree. But this little scratch mark tells me it was marking its tree, and you can see it's pretty tall. This bear must have been pretty big. Probably, this is about 6.5 feet off the ground, so good size scratch. All right, guys, stay tuned. Beautiful. We made it to the waterfalls, guys. Absolutely beautiful waterfalls here. Look at that. Took a little bit longer than expected, but we got here.
So we have to be careful. We're going to sit ahead and back in a few minutes because we don't want to go through the dark. It's not safe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We made it. It took a while. Not really. We walked really fast. But
Look at that gorgeous blue sky, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. You can see the water has like a tea color. Looks like tea. That's because of all the hemlock branches. The hemlocks, they leach into the water and make it look like that brown tea color. Absolutely beautiful here. So there's the waterfall, guys. Look at that, how beautiful it is here. Upstate New York. Look at how sweaty I am. Absolutely hot, hot as heck here today. Heat wave. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that water there. And get out there, guys. Get out there and hike. You know, get out of your house. You know, get some exercise. Enjoy God's creation. You know, God made such a beautiful planet. Get out there and enjoy it. So, and this water looks so good right now, but it's getting kind of late. I was actually gonna swim in the river here, but it's getting kind of late, and I'm not gonna have time to swim, but I'll probably just rinse off my face a little bit, get some cold water in there, cool myself off. Absolutely beautiful here, guys. And there's like an old stone, I don't know what that is, maybe a long time ago. Long time ago, maybe. This maybe was like, I don't know if they use this to transport logs, or I don't know what that stone column is there, but absolutely gorgeous here, guys. It's really remote here, guys. They said the trail was only like 1.5 miles, but I feel like this trail was like 3 miles because we were walking for like probably an hour already. So very secluded here. Nice little footbridge. And this is a popular swimming hole, but you know, with COVID-19, I'm not sure I feel comfortable swimming here. I mean, it is in the middle of nowhere, but you never know. Especially 4th of July weekend, there's probably a lot of people here swimming. Look at this beautiful area, guys. gorgeous. You can see the water has that tea color. It looks like tea, and that's from the tannins from the all these hemlocks. You see these hemlocks here? These hemlock trees. These are the trees that they used to cut down to tan leather because they have a high level of tannins in them. You can see the water here. It looks like tea. And this is a popular bathing spot. People like to bathe over here when it's warm in the summertime. So, gorgeous, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous waterfalls, guys. It's the beauty of God's creation. Look at this beautiful planet that God provided for us. Absolutely beautiful. Go out there and enjoy it, guys. Don't sit on the couch and let life pass you by. Go out there and enjoy it. All right, guys. Definitely don't want to drop my camera now. That would be bad. Alright guys, it's getting dark now. So we're going to head out. The sun is setting. Definitely want to head out soon before it gets dark. Got to work tomorrow morning, unfortunately. But gonna head out now. Back through the dense brush of bear country. Hopefully we don't run into a bear, but if we do, I'm packing 44 Magnum. So look at that, guys. Look at this granite, how it eroded away from all the water. This is actually a low water level. I'm sure it hasn't rained in a couple of days, but I'm sure if it was raining, these falls would be a lot more powerful. So, all right, we're gonna head out now. Groovy. All right, guys, we're hiking back. It's a little bit dark. Definitely don't recommend this for everyone. But I'm an experienced outdoorsman, so it doesn't bother me that much. I know what to do when it comes to wild animals, but definitely don't recommend hiking in the dark. And actually the camera makes it look darker than it really is, but just in case, I got my hand on my pistol in case I have to draw it out quick. This is very dense over here. But once we clear this dense area, then I can relax a little more. So, anybody that tells you that black bears are not dangerous, just read about the story in New Jersey where the hikers were stalked and killed. One of them was killed by a black bear. But the fatal mistake that they made was they split up into, there were 3 of them, and they split up. They should have stayed together. Splitting up is a stupid idea. You're always more stronger in numbers. But that was like a couple of years ago in New Jersey, not far from where we are here, maybe about 50 to 100 miles away. These 3 guys were hiking, and a bear was following them and stalking them, and they didn't have any protection. They didn't know what they were doing. So if a bear is stalking you, especially a black bear, that means it's predatory. Black bears, there's usually 3 types of bears you gotta be worried about. There's a mother with cubs. There's a bear that's just territorial because you scared it. And then there's a predatory one. And so you just have to identify which one is which. a territorial bear or a mom with cubs, usually if you back away, it'll back away also. It's not looking to kill you or anything. You know, it's just trying to intimidate you and show you that it's, you know, that's its territory, and to give it space. So if you give them space, they'll back away. But predatory bears, you know, they're just out to kill you. So you have to do whatever it takes to stop the kill. So even like if you don't have a firearm like I do, you can grab a rock. If you're on a trail, there's usually big rocks. You could smash it on the head with a rock, but never split up, and always make noise. If you're walking through a brushy area like this, you want to alert any animal in the area that you're coming through so you don't surprise it. Even a 200-pound black bear, guys, can kill a man. Doesn't have to be 500 pounds. You know, they're incredibly powerful. A 500-pound black bear is probably like 10 times as strong as the strongest man in the world. So, and they can run very fast. They have 4 legs, which is much faster than 2 legs. So, you know, if a bear is charging you, there's nothing you can do except fight or hide or climb a tree. In case of black bears, climbing trees is useless because they can climb trees faster than you. So just wanted to give that little public service announcement about bears. And another thing too is you never want to stare them in the eyes because they may see that as a challenge. You want to just back away, show neutral behavior. You don't want to be aggressive. You don't want to be scareful. You want to be neutral and backing away. You know, giving it space. Very straightforward. So, and that's pretty much it. All right, guys, I'll update you when we get back to the car. Yeah. All right, guys. Walking in a little bit dark now. Definitely don't suggest that for any novice hikers. Always want to have a flashlight when you're going later on in the day, just in case, you know, that you start hiking and it gets a little dark. You always want to have some light. So we're almost out of here. But always bring a flashlight with you with plenty of spare batteries, because you never know, you know, how long you're going to be, how long the trail takes. You know, like in this situation, we thought the trail would be a quick 20-minute hike, and turned out to be like 1 hour in or hour and a half in, you know. And so, you know, always bring a light with you. So, you know, it's a quick little woodsman tip. All right, guys, we made it back from our hike. We were hiked in the dark the last most of the trail, which I definitely don't advise for most people to do. But you know, that's just the way it happened today. The trail was a lot further than we expected, but you know, that's why you always got to come prepared. Flashlights, spare snacks, water, ammo, weapons, protection. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to be live streaming Tuesday night, or maybe even tomorrow night, Monday night. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, God bless, and don't forget the 3 P's. Prepare, practice, and persevere. Just came across a skunk family, guys. Look at this. They're literally, oh, there's 2 adult skunks and baby skunks. I've never seen anything like that. Look at that. Look what they're doing, guys. Look at this skunk family. 4 skunks. Oh, look, they're coming up to our car. I think we should back up. Look at this, guys. Just got out of our hike, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 6 skunks in the road. Look at that. Oh my God. What are they doing? Looks like 3 baby skunks and 2 adults. Looks like one of the babies got stuck on the other side. I'm gonna let him cross. All right, guys, just wanted to show you that. That was absolutely insane.